I occasionally share tools, gear, and products I actually use in the studio and out on Inventors. Some links may be affiliate links, which helps to support the channel and future content. Welcome back to the studio, everyone. First off, I just want to say sorry that I didn't get this video out sooner. It took me a lot longer to load the kiln up than I first thought it would. I've been glazing like crazy, and the kiln is a lot bigger than the one I had previously. It's a 1227, which you'll see in more depth here in just a little bit. So fast forward, I emptied the kiln of the bisqueware that we had put in, I think about 8 days ago. So here are 2 of the trinket bowls that were pulled from bisque, and I've chosen some glazes for them. I want to do the inner part of the flower coral sands, so I'll do that on both. And then the petals for both are going to be the citrus splash. The leaf on this one, I'm going to use seaweed. It's Amico. See my giant bucket of it right there. And then for the body and the exterior, I'm going to use sandstone. So one of the things that I do first is I use a wet sponge and I clean all the debris and dust and particles from what might have landed on it during bisque or while I was handling it. The other thing to know, this is my practice, is make sure your hands are free of oils and they're clean, because oils sometimes can cause glazes not to stick to your bisque properly. And we do the same thing to this, just wet sponge, clean it very good, get all the particles off. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply some wax. And this is, as you can see, alumina wax. It's good old, I think it's Amico, the 1 gallon size wax that they have. And I've added alumina to it. And what that does, it helps prevent something called plucking. Sometimes your pieces can get stuck to kiln shells or to your biscuits, and glaze gets removed where you don't want it to come off. So the alumina is supposed to help them from sticking. This is my favorite kind of brush. I just got it from Harbor Freight. It works excellent. And then you can just throw them away when they're too well used, basically. Okay, we'll let that kind of dry up for a couple minutes. Okay, while those are kind of setting up, don't want to get wet wax all over the place. I'm going to go ahead and mix some of my glazes. I've been using them throughout the day, so they're fairly well mixed. The one that isn't, though, is the Jungle Gems Citrus Splash. So, thanks to my husband, he gave me this hand-me-down rigid impact driver. And then from Amazon, I bought these impact attachments. This one, the beater, is my favorite so far, but as you can see, it's not gonna fit super good inside that jar. I'm gonna try this one, see how well it works. We'll check that out. Now it's time for the last step before they go in the kiln. So my favorite tool to wipe bottoms off is just a Costco yellow rag, and it was waxed, so it shouldn't be too bad. I just hold my fingers flat and twist the pot. It looks pretty darn good. Beautiful. Do this other one. All right, let's get these two trinket bowls fired up. And this is the first glaze firing of the brand new kiln. So we're heading downstairs. I am so excited. I am super fired up. A little tight on the space, but we'll make it work. All right, it's looking really good. Let's get the lid closed. The EnviroVent fan is on. We're latched it down. All right, here we go. Fire away. After reflecting on the first glaze firing in the new kiln, I've come to a few conclusions. Pottery takes patience and practice. I'm thankful for Orton cones. Every shelf reached cone 7, while the clay body I use is cone 6. Grinding kiln shells is definitely no fun. Please be sure to like and subscribe. New videos come out every Taco Tuesday.